seams in the patterns and problems and prisons of the past will be pushed under the table, never meant to last. And we grow in numbers day by day, familiar smile upon each face. My love, my love. I saw a girl last night. She was standing in the light in a corner of the room. She was waiting for a hand. Then a boy came over and he asked her to dance. All eyes stopped to watch them. They moved up and down with the waves of the soul. Their moves keeping time for the rhythm. And the girl looked at him and she knew what it was, and she smiled as she said to him, please twirl me one more time and don't stop spinning me. Please swirl me in your mind so I can be a color painting that you'll look upon. Spin, spin with me. I heard a story about a man. He came up with a plan for flying. He showed it to his wife. Then he said, now darling, why are you crying so? And she whispered in his ear, I have a fear you won't come back down to this ground. And he said, I'll always come back to you. Just help me this once to get higher up. And he kissed her and he said, please twirl me one more time and don't stop spinning me. Please swirl me in your mind so I can be a color painting that you'll look upon. And he was off and gone. He was off and gone. There once was a woman lying in bed with her lover's head upon her shoulder. She said, my darling, you sound so faint. Don't tell me it's time, I just can't take this. And she told her, please don't worry, dear. There's nothing to fear in moving on. But there's one thing I'd like to ask of you. And she said, just tell me, darling, I'll do anything, anything. She said, please twirl me one more time and don't stop spinning me. Please swirl me in your mind so I can be a colored painting that you'll look upon. And she was off and away. And she was off and away.
All right, everyone. This is officially the 30-minute warning, or I guess at this point, the 28-minute, 40-second warning. But I would also want to remind you guys at 1:45, the final round of snacks will be coming out. So grab some sustenance before the final showdown, because at 2 o'clock, we go live. In a couple minutes, we're going to be announcing the final 15 teams that are going to be presenting on stage. As a reminder to everyone out there, how this process will work is you will send one representative as the driver to the back of the room. Well, he will connect his computer, actually, already. We have computers here, so his or her system will be set up there. The rest of your team is invited to come on stage and speak at the podium to guide us through your project. All right, folks, we'll be back in a couple minutes.
Ricochet, pine cone, riverside, elderberry, underwater rushing, tightrope walker. Whistle stop coming soon, I gotta go, gotta tiptoe, mudslide, tightrope walker. Timid as a raindrop, bold as the iceberg, broken as a thorn of the blackberry crushing. Goose down, comfort, black bear, hideaway, going out for winter, tightrope walker. Undertone, overcast, in breath, outside, going on a limb, tearing off the bandage. Uncover fearlessness when lightning strikes, it's met in the middle. As a bone bent riddle be met with a riddle be found in breath outside. Ricochet, pine cone, riverside, elderberry, underwater rushing, tightrope walker. Whistle stop coming soon, I gotta go, gotta tiptoe, mudslide, tightrope walker. Timid as a raindrop, bold as the iceberg, broken as a thorn of the blackberry crushing. Goose down, comfort, black bear, hideaway, going out for winter, tightrope walker. Undertone, overcast, in breath, outside, going on a limb, tearing off the bandage. Uncover fearlessness when lightning strikes, it's met in the middle. As a bone bent riddle be met with a riddle be found in breath outside. In breath outside. Ricochet, pine cone, cavern wide, honeyberry, waterbend keeper, tightrope walker, elderwise, time stone, rise a gaze, east side, talon to the cradle, tightrope walker, told as a footprint, burned as a brightening, sudden as a rush of the ribbon whistler, wind sweeps set down, shadow side, light away, fool-eyed leader of the tightrope walker. Tightrope walker. Tightrope walker. Ricochet, pine cone, riverside, elderberry, underwater rushing. Tightrope walker. Underbelly overcast, rolling on a limb and tearing up the bandage. Tightrope walker. Ricochet, pine cone, riverside, elderberry, underwater rushing. Underbelly overcast, going on a limb and tearing up the bandage. Tightrope walker. Underbelly overcast, going on a limb and tearing up the bandage. Tightrope walker. Tightrope walker. Out breath inside. In breath outside. Out breath inside. In breath outside. Out breath inside. In breath outside.
Girl, your inner swirl away. Me, face to face, let's face it, ain't no technology that can replace it. Not even in a billion years we disappear in all this information. Maybe then if we're still here, would it be clear? I'd like to time travel through the paradigms that paralyze us in our minds, that keep us from our source, from taking hold of all control and knowing you're a part of the whole. Holy Ghost, God, Allah, Hare Krishna, Lord, whatever you wanna call it. Oh, truth be told, a universe of possibilities and distractions never leave. Communicate with me. Let me see your inner swirl away. Me, face to face, let's face it, ain't no technology that can replace it. Not even in a billion years we disappear in all this information. Maybe then if we're still here, would it be clear? They're piling up, they're piling up. Insurmountable, granted that you're accountable. Contribute to the powerful this age. Only gonna fade away. Start at the base, the conversation is on us. What's essential, material or mental? The spirit of the science or the science of the spirit? Look into your heart and find reflected is our image. I'm talking to myself, no doubt somebody's gonna hear me. Communicate with me. Let me hear your inner swirl away. With me, face to face, let's face it, ain't no technology that can replace it. No, even in a million years would disappear in all this information. Maybe then if we're still here, would it be clear?
on. It's like I don't wanna wake up, but I'm too eager to sleep. So it's better to keep on.
Life is on, where you gone? When it's over, moving around, hold your ground till you're older. Flying by, time flies, moving slower. Find my breath, search the depth, for it passes me by. Passes me by. Now you want more time. Passes me by.
And I don't wanna wake up, but I'm too eager to sleep. So it's better to keep on. It's like I don't wanna wake up, but I'm too eager to sleep. So it's better to keep on. Woke up and you know that I'm cat up in a sentimental moment and I don't wanna stop. So I flop over the motive is to hone in the spot where it's optimum to hold until awoke. I am not, but I'm holding on a vision. If vivid, and photogenic and giving a motivation to take it over the limit. Could be gone in a minute, could be gone with a win. What I don't with a finish, now it's come to an end. So I try to begin again, making the day the greatest. I'm saying this ain't a game, but I'm playing this and insane in the way that we animate what we see when we're not awake. Like I'm baking a fantasy, but I'm bringing it to the plate and I'm tasting the main. It's sweeter than maple. It's on a grate and I'm taking a bite. I'm eating the flavor can fade away, but the strength that I gain from being a dreamer that's on his way. But the things that I seem to sleep to peeping them every day.
7. Keyboards down, hands in the air, everyone. I want to see eyes off the screen, hands in the air. That is the conclusion, folks. I still see you typing. I'm talking to you, Henry Dev. I see it. Hands in the air. All right, folks. That is officially the end of the game jam. We would like you to stop making forward progress. I know it's so hard to tear your eyes away from the screen, as it's been an epic night. So here's how things are going to happen. We're going to try to start about 15 minutes earlier than your schedule says. Why? Because we want to show as many games as possible. So before I read the list of the 15 finalists, I want to thank everyone for competing, and I want to remind you guys that if you are not selected today, it means nothing, because we will be blogging your game, we'll be showing your game, we're going to be share it to the world, and I hope all of you take your game and make it into the next top game on Roblox. So I want to thank you all so much. So let's start by giving every single one of you your own round of applause for being in this room today. All right. So, as I mentioned, we're going to take a quick 15-minute break and come back here. But before that starts, I'm going to read a list of 15 team names and game names. If I say your name, please send one driver. This will be the person who is operating the computer at the back of the room that will be streamed live on the stream and in person. All right, I lied. I'm going to have you meet at the very front of the stage here with Deepak, right next to us, right next door. Please send up one representative. When it's your team's time to present, the rest of your team is all invited to come up on the stage to play the game, to talk about the game, however you want to do it. If you're engaging in the game, if you have phones, it's up to you guys. However, one key member will be discussing your game and presenting it to the audience through the podium mic right here. So just to clarify, your team will need to have one driver operating a PC that will be displaying your game or phone or whatever you have, and they're going to connect at the very back of the room. After meeting with Deepak, he will guide you there. Okay, the rest of your team once again will be invited on stage, but one person will be behind the podium guiding the audience through the journey that is your alternate physics. Okay, I think it's time. Are you guys ready? I'm going to name the 15 finalists. Once again, everyone, thank you so much for being here. I wish we had time to show all of your games. Maybe next year we'll make it a 6-hour show, but there is a lot of teams in here today. All right, folks. Here it comes. I hope you're all listening. The first game selected is Prismatic Game Studios Roblox. You guys are in it. It's 15 of these, so get ready to applause a lot. All right, second team, Epsilon 3 Event Horizon. The next team, Syntax Error Gravitators. Next team, Money, Gravity Grid. It's Grid, not Grind. Money, Gravity Grid, the next team. All right. Our fifth team, Team Ultra Mission to Mars. All right, we can keep applauding. Maybe I'll read these quicker. We got a lot to go on. So let's save it for one big round of applause at the end of all 15 teams. All right, we got Team Ultra Mission to Mars. Next team, Lukewarm Pizza, Roquettes. Next team, Blam. It's not just a boulder or builder. I didn't write this. All right. Next team, Rad Dreams, Crazy Caps. Next team, Luck, It's Now. Bomb Squad, Blast Hook. Very good. The cheers do not get you extra points. Next team, Evan Bear 1, Pass the Ketchup. Next team, Darth Sparkle Rose Unicorn Altered Scapes. All right, next team, Radical Donkey Kong's Tunnel Vision. And the final two teams selected to present here today, Team Pizza Kids Boomin' Fricko. And the 15th team to present here today after our 15-minute break, Reversed Reality Space Jam. All right, folks. Those are the 15 teams. I want to emphasize again to everyone who spent the night playing here, hopefully we have your ID, we will be talking about it, we will be sharing your game, and we want you to release it. But for now, let's take a 15-minute break. We're going to come back in here, and we're going to get this jam a-going. All right, everyone, stand up, breathe. All of you, seriously, get up. Do a jumping jack. Let's space out. It's going to begin. If I named your team, please send one representative to the front of the stage right now. right, everyone, a quick reminder, if you were chosen from that list, please send your speaker up front here. We should have 15 speakers, and at this point, we are sending drivers to the back corner. We should have 15 drivers in the back, 15 speakers in the front, and we're going to be starting in the next couple seconds here. Once we get people in from the snacks, we're going to get going because we want to show as many games as possible if we can, maybe even get to Mar a little later. All right, everyone, we are about to get going on this show. So, the first team, Money, hope you guys are ready as we're going to get going here. I want to remind everyone out there, we're going to try to show as many games as we can today. So during judges' deliberation a little later, we're going to try to get some of the teams up there that really felt like strong about it, and hopefully we can show a couple more builds off. I know all of you put so much time and effort into this, and I want to emphasize that we're going to really do our best to promote every game here that was made on the official blog and a lot of different sources. We want to get people playing. We want to show off your creations. I know how important it is to you guys, all right? But for now, we're going to get down on the official game jam. So, Team Money, welcome to the stage, everyone.
What's up, guys? I'm Blue A. This is Mighty Baseplate, and this is TC Tully. And we are Money. So we basically worked on a game called Gravity Grid, and in Gravity Grid, the whole objective is to get as many kills as possible with your weapon. But the twist is that the only way you can actually move around is from the force from your weapon. You can't move by yourself because it's 0 gravity. So propelling yourself is the only way to get around. Pretty simple arcade shooter, you know. I made the models and the animations for the game. I did the cover as well. You can kind of see it right there as well. And beautiful framework scripting from Fangus as well. Fangus is not up here, he's playing the game. And from Mighty Baseplate as well. Really good job on that. Had some localization done as well on the game, so the game is in Spanish if you don't understand the 5 words on the screen. We recorded our own firing sound too, so we did that by popping a balloon. Pretty simple, self-explanatory stuff. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much the size of our game here. And yeah, you can like switch your weapon, and when you die, it gives you an alternate weapon. You get an entirely new weapon to use and choose from. As you can see in the demonstration here, he now has this completely overpowered weapon. That was a very good play. Oh yeah, and this is the last primary weapon that you can get randomly. Oh, wrecked. Yeah, I guess that's the size of it too. Just
thank you to like the community.
Oh, right. Also, I want to give a shout out to the Rolv community. You know, that's our community right there. Great people. And shout out to the Team Money as well. Great guys to work with. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much all I have to say.
All right, thank you guys. Did you introduce your team and your individual usernames?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. You guys nailed it. All right, thanks again, guys. Coming off. Want to remind everyone out there, you got about 5 minutes for your presentation. We're going to be timing it to cut you off. You can use up to 5. You can use less. It's totally up to you. All right, looks like we got our next team ready. What's your team name? Pizza Kids. Come on down. All right, big round of applause, everyone.
Hello, I am Ma_Bucket. This is Z Kevin. This is Phoenite. This is Dave Boyo, and that is Pressurized Sphere. And we made a game called Boom and Fricko. It's just a normal little game. You just walk from point A to point B, and let's go down there. Oh, what's going on? Just grabbing, yeah. And well, you can't really jump, so I'm not sure you're gonna get past there. Just like, oh yeah, it's not gonna work, is it? Try again, why don't you? Alright. You know, it's been a long day. I guess the physics engine is asleep too. So we decided to make a game that's sort of like based around cartoon physics. So you've got like running across the air after you run off a cliff. You got holding a sign up above you like before falling down. And we've got little tools here which is gonna start coming into play in this stage here. So the Fricko, which is that annoying guy over there, he's pretty fast right now, and I think running into him would be kind of lethal, so we gotta slow him down somehow. Let's just drop some iron on his head. Here we got a pretty long way to go. So our inspiration for this was, well, kind of obviously like Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. Over here we got a bit of tricky jumps. Like the longer you hold down the charge button, the further you go, so you gotta like be more careful here, otherwise you'll go too far and just fall right off. So we made all this terrain and all this. There's some posters hanging about, just like some fun things to look at. Just look at that. I don't think anything's gonna happen here. No one's coming. Oh, that's not gonna work. Real-time CSG isn't out yet, is it? Well, there's a bomb on the road. I don't think anything's gonna come though. Like, no one's gonna run into a bomb, are they? I don't see anyone here. You can just leave. Oh, never mind. All right. I think he's fine. He's just taking a nap. We should go get him though. He might get hit by a car. Yeah, just blow up those rocks. I think there's something on the other side. Oh, never mind. Well, a car will come. And just put it, you know, it's underground, so the air is like really dense, so you can just paint right on it. He's already knocked out, so this one's gonna be pretty easy to get. Boom, fricko! Boom, fricko. And that's all, folks.
All right. Moving on to our next team. Who do we have next on our list? Hoping to hear it. Prismatic, come on down. All right, welcome to the stage.
Yeah. Hey everybody, I'm Stunshocker.
I'm URock 101.
And we are Prismatic Games along with our lovely driver over there. So Prismatic Games set out to make a crazy alternate physics bullet storm shooter. We're so proud to introduce Roblox, an off-the-wall, ludicrously fast anti-gravity bullet storm shooter. You can only use the recoil of your blaster to move yourself through the environment in every direction, up, down, left, right, every single one of them. But that's not the only thing that makes Roblox special. Unlike traditional shooters, Roblox's shooting is used for offense, defense, and mobility. And you can also not only conquer your foes and move around the world with the shooting, but you can also block enemy projectiles with it as well, by using carefully placed shots to disrupt the flow of enemy bullets that might be coming towards you. You can charge up your shots to gain extra momentum when you go and shoot an extra large bullet at your enemies. And the whole thing is kind of surrounding this whole dynamic shooting gameplay that we really tried hard to achieve throughout the 24 hours of literally no sleep that we had trying to bring this game to you guys. It is so fun, and we are so excited to share it with you guys. And not only that, but you don't just need to be on PC to enjoy it, because it is also on console and on every single mobile platform, and we hope to fully release it with localized languages for Spanish and French in the very near future. That is Roblox, and we are so happy to share it with you today. Now let's take a look at some gameplay.
Essentially we're just, okay, so when you fire your weapon, Newton's third law indicates that you would be thrown backwards, so that's exactly what happens. We throw out everything else. So, almost no gravity, no friction, just infinite speed, and you can charge up your weapon to fire a bigger bullet, which will give you more speed, do more damage, and also break apart into more pieces. And the whole thing is available with up to 20 players, so lots and lots of action on the screen at the same time. There's almost no downtime at all. So yeah, that's Roblox. Thank you.
We hope you enjoy it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. All right, we are moving quite quickly. No one has taken their 5-minute limit. So who do we have next coming to the stage? Excellent. No one is aware. That's what I'm hoping for. All right, we got a choice. What is your guys' team name? Lukewarm Pizza. Please welcome them to the stage, everyone. Lukewarm Pizza.
What's up, guys? I'm Master Zertz. This is Homing Beacon and David Weiss too, and we got Heliad in the back playing. We decided that we were going to make a rocket launcher game because he doesn't love explosions. So let's see if it pulls up here. All right, so here we have Heliad. He's got his rocket launcher. Now, the cool thing about this rocket launcher, though, is it can do a ton of different things. So if you look here, we have different powers that the rocket launcher can use. Right now, he's using Pulse, which when he shoots it, it launches you. You can shoot at other players, too, and it launches them. We've got jump pads around the map. Now he's using, let's see, what is he gonna use? He's gonna use, what are you gonna use, Heliad? All right, he's using reverse gravity. So when you shoot reverse gravity at someone, it makes them fly up in the air. Okay, oof, okay, anyway, now he's gonna use portals. So when you shoot the first rocket, it creates the first portal, and then when you shoot the other one, it teleports you. And he died. Oof, right? Okay, next he's gonna use, what are you gonna use? All right, he's gonna use place swapper. So when you shoot a rocket at someone, it swaps places with the person or the person that's in the area of where the rocket explodes. Now he's using, okay. Okay, now he's gonna use vortex. When you shoot vortex at someone, it creates a vortex. And he's using place swapper again. Did we go through all of them? I went through all of them, right? The what? Yeah. All right, I guess that's the game. There you go.
All right, thank you so much, guys. And we are moving right along here. So I'm happy to introduce our next team, the Radical Donkey Kongs with a C. And I see what you did there, Team RDC. Welcome to the stage, guys.
All right, so you can see here we have our game called Tunnel Vision. We have a beautiful lobby built by Eric, our network specialist, who provided us with internet when the internet in the hotel failed. Basically, we broke it down into 3 things. Jumping, which historically you don't really have any control over. You can either jump or not jump. So we decided to let you control how high you can jump. And if you jump too high, which we might see in a second, I was trying to win. But anyway, you can jump all the way to the point where you flip around. And that brings me to the second thing, which is gravity. We made it circular and cyclical, so you can go all the way around the edge. It is multiplayer, you can't really see that now. But if other players are doing it, they'll be doing their own thing. And the last thing we did was time. There are several power-ups throughout the game that affect either your passage through time or your enemy's passage through time, either faster or slower. I can't actually see the screen at all because of the glare. But basically, you want to make it as far as possible, outlast as many people as you can. And yeah, big shout out to Amoeba and Deddang, who provided support throughout the night in the form of moral support. But that's our game. Thank you.
All right, thanks so much, guys. I'd like to welcome our next team to the stage and remind everyone, once you get up there, please name your team one more time and tell the judges the name of your game before introducing yourselves. So, welcome to the stage, Reverse Polarity. Come on down.
Hi, our team name is Reversed Reality, and our game is called Space Jam. No relation to the basketball movie, just we like the name. I'm Snake Whirl. This is my buddy Roball, and my other buddy Barcode. So, is our game up there yet? I can't see. Oh yes, we are. So as you can see, we have kind of a hack and slash thing going on, and we have special abilities with it. So you choose one of the multiple paths to go down, and as you see earlier, he fell because he couldn't make that jump. So what he's going to use is one of the abilities, the first one you have, a short-range teleport, to move across to the next ledge. And here we have our first enemies in the game, just some generic robots, and he's going to just destroy them like that because they're pretty weak. And here we're going to show off the wall running that we have in the game, just a way to add, more dynamic movement. And you can just knock them off too, because like I said, robots are really weak. Just keep on going, and we'll run into a portal, and this will just bring us to the next area. And he's going to get ganked real quick by all these guys, but he does the blink and gets out of there. And we put a lot of time into the combat animations here, so I hope you guys really enjoy them. We tried to make it feel really good and sound really good. So right now, there's a red shield. I don't know if you can see it. I can't because the light's in my eye. But He just broke through the shield by killing his enemies. Here's the first portal he's going to go through. It's green. And as you can see, or actually it was red, I don't know what color it was, but it turned on the red light. And by doing that, he got a new ability as well. So his new ability's up there. It's a flamethrower kind of thing. It's called Fire. Not a very creative name, I know. But what you'd think is fire burns stuff. But we're doing that like inverted physics or whatever. And in this world, I'm going to say that fire freezes stuff because that's how I'm interpreting the game jam theme. So we're going to freeze these like lava bricks and just walk on up them. And he's still climbing up them. It takes a while. This is the longest part of the game. I mean, whoops. And here we are. Oh, we went all the way back to the beginning. Whoops. Oh, you guys kind of missed it. There were some milk carton enemies here, but because he fell down, they tried to chase him and they all fell down. That was actually the best part of the game, but whoops. But they were milk cartons, you know, the things you got at school lunch in like elementary school? Yeah, they hang out in lava in this dimension because different physics or whatever. So yeah. Right now I'm really just trying to kill time. I mean, this lava walk's really long, so just hang in there. Almost there. And he's gonna make it. Let's see if he misses this jump too. Oh, he didn't do it. Oh, he did do it. Sorry, dude, no pressure. I think we only have 5 minutes. Hurry up. Oh, okay. Anyways, here's another boss here. We gave him like a skull head if you guys ever watch, anything like that. Kind of cool. The easiest way to get rid of him is just knock him off. Or if you want to be like a cheat person, you can freeze him with the fire as well and then kill him. Kind of cool. I don't know if you think it is. Anyways, next portal brings you back to the beginning again. You can go down the final lane this time, and you do have another. Wait, what? That's not supposed to happen. Just give it a minute. Now he's back at the beginning. He has a new ability now. The third ability, which is called Gravity Well, and it basically, I mean, you'd think of like a black hole as like pulling things in, gravity, all that. And it does that, but because, the reverse physics and all that, it also blows them away and damages them pretty bad. And that's that ability, but you'll see here coming up, it's actually pretty useful. So there's some projectile-based enemies here, and they're kind of placed in spots where he can't really reach. You'll notice them in a second, like the one just shooting him right now, but you can use the gravity well to pull them down and knock them right off real easily. So it's kind of cheating the game, but I mean, you gotta do it. And there we go. The final portal is open. He has one more new move. It's my favorite move. I actually made it myself, that's probably why. And it's the ability to stop time. Now, if you see here, he can't cross this without stopping time because, I mean, do you want to walk on that? I don't want to walk on that. So, well, it worked that time. But let's just pretend that didn't happen. In the real world, it stops time. But that's what a time stop looks like. Now, as you can see, this is probably the scariest enemy. It dies in one hit, but, I mean, if you've ever seen a bacon hair before, come on, pretty scary. And that's the end of the game. But we saw a lot of people use new Roblox features, and we wanted to bring in, the localization feature. So we have, just a few different languages here. We have whatever that language is. Portuguese, apparently. French, maybe? Spanish? And Japanese. And you win, okay? English. And that's the game.
All right, thank you so much, guys. That was awesome. Quick reminder to all presenters that are about to take the stage. Bomb Squad, we know you're next. There is a monitor right in front that you can watch without turning around and blinding yourself in the lights. So, quick reminder, monitor at the bottom of the stage. Now, please put your hands together for Bomb Squad. All right, guys.
Hello. It is very exciting to be here. We are Bomb Squad. Hi, Kevin. Our team is Inna Scriff, Nathan, Jackson, Biostream, Quincy, and Crikey. And my name is Defaltio, and we made a little game called Blast Hook. There are two things you can do in Blast Hook. The first thing you might see, we have a hook, and you might see our three players here, Jackson, James, and Chris. If they show you their screens, each of them has a blue, pink, or green color on their screens. And this correlates to the three joints on the hook. So if they turn their device, this controls the arm and allows them to manipulate their hook. The second thing they can do, the name is Blast Hook, is blast. If they touch their screen, then their joint turns red, and if they all consent, then it's blasting time! Blast Hook! So, we're gonna try, the game is pretty tricky. We've spent most of our time here just figuring out how to play it. So we're gonna try and get to a little objective we put in the top right corner of the map. We may or may not be able to get there, but either way, it should be a fun time. So it's very much, as you can see, a couch game. You can't really play this online with your friends. You've got to come home around a TV and bring your phones. Blast! Blast, boys. There you go. So the theme is alternative physics. We were inspired by excavators, bucket excavators, and how they're able to climb on top of trailers when they're loading themselves, or trains. They're very remarkably agile. So we wanted to make a game where you can similarly use an arm to move around, but we found that just the arm, there wasn't really enough friction to really get us moving well. Oh, this is an excellent blast! Oh, perfect blast! So we were missing something with just the arm, and that's when we thought, we've got to add a blast. So these boys, they're very, very close. They've just got to get up to this edge, right up there, line up the angle, give it a blast. Blast. Oh! Close, 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 close. Oh, you gotta be careful not to fall off this edge. They've just gotta be careful, stay calm, line up the shot. Blast! All right, so, wow. We did not think we would actually be able to do this. But since we did, let's try to explore the rest of the map. Let's try to go left. Top left, top left. See what treats lie for us in that corner of the world. Blast! Ooh. The banana causes all kinds of troubles. Fishing out some boxes. Blast? Oh, so this is compact mode, in which they fold the arm in on itself. It's useful for tight maneuvers. Oh, guys, you should also show them super compact mode. Super compact blast. Very proud of the boys. 10 seconds? All right, well, that's pretty much it. Thank you. Blast Hook!
All right, thank you, Team Blast Hook, the Bomb Squad. All right, folks, for the next presentation, we've got a solo project here. So Luke Weber will be driving and speaking about his project from the back here, folks. So let's hear it for Luke.
All right, hello everyone. I'm Sigmaster Luke on Team Luck. My game is called Is Now. It's a wizard game about turning things into other things. So you have a wand, every player has a wand. And as you can see, there's some players that followed me. over here, I can switch which mode I want my wand to be in. So I'm going to switch it to cat. And you can see this guy, he's got some cat shirts on. So I'm going to actually zap him with this, and he turned into a cat. And so this game is about just transmorphing other objects into whatever you want them to be. So I can shoot a tree, and the tree turns into a cat. I can just turn anyone I want to into a cat, pretty much. And you can see there's lots of other fun modes over here on the left. I can turn people into treasure chests so that I can get some gold, maybe. Oh, he collected the gold. There we go. And so this game is just about having a wacky, fun time. Mostly turning people into cats. That's my favorite thing to do. Let's see here. Explosion, I think, may be the overpowered tool. We'll have to find out if I get a good competitor in here. I might have just blown myself up. Cactus. Cactus is one of my favorites, actually, because even if you miss, there's still a cactus next to the person, which they can bump into and get hurt by. So let's see if we can find somebody. There's too many things in my way. Just gonna blow them all up, turn them all into explosions. And then, speaking of things in my way, if someone's shooting at me and they're like really good, let's just make some walls. But here, let's do the cactus strat. Oh, it looks like someone turned him into a tree. Yeah, so I am a one-person team. I was able to make the map, all the tools and gear, everything from scratch. It was a lot of fun, and this aesthetic was very, very fun to go back to, very nostalgic. I am Team Luck, and this is Now. Give it a try. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Team Luck. I'm getting my notes out for this next team name. All right, everyone, welcome to the stage, Darth Sparkles Rainbow Unicorn. Come on down.
All right, hi everyone. Okay, so we are Darth Sparkle Rose Unicorn Devs, which is really hard to remember, so don't try. Okay, so our game is a single-player platformer, and this is our character here. And
I'm now on a journey to save our world. I have the power to manipulate our environment. Click on a misarranged object to rotate it into the correct alignment.
And we did a lot of voice acting, as you can see.
So you will follow her on her journey to complete her world and make everything right again.
Yes, so in this platformer, basically we have a storyline. She's trying to rearrange objects in the world.
Once upon a time, in a land of altering escapes, there lived a beautiful princess. That's me, by the way, Princess Laura. One day.
Okay, so the character actually will explain the game for you quite well, so I'm just gonna let her go ahead and keep going on this next section. She'll explain it.
One day, the princess was walking through the enchanted bubble forest when she met the most handsome prince, Physically Altarian. But then, everything turned topsy-turvy when the great sorcerer Transformus Prime broke a hole in the space-time continuum and turned the world upside down. Oh, and
we have some small text issues.
But she can manipulate the world with her energy, and basically this is how she's going to make everything right again, and she's going to defeat the evil sorcerer.
So basically what we did is when she needs to interact with an object that she has to move around the world, she clicks on the object, or taps in this case as we're using mobile, and then she's presented with these two buttons. which allow her to rotate the object as she sees fit. So underneath the object is a green overlay, which shows you where the object belongs. So as she moves the object, she slowly comes closer and closer to that original orientation, and then eventually it will just snap together.
And once it snaps together, you can move on.
There you go. We have various obstacles. Aside from just trees, we also have some bridges. Some of the obstacles move on their own. She doesn't have to click and interact with them. Just walking on them will start them moving, and she has to navigate her way through them without falling and dying, which is actually really hard, as we discovered.
Yes.
quite
The
often.
obstacles get harder and harder as the game goes on until you get to the final boss battle. So she has to do a little bit more arranging to get this one in place.
Yes, this one is.
Very
I put this tree in. Yeah. There we go. All right.
all
Every
good.
time she puts the tree in, she gets a little platform that lets her out to the bridge so she can click it and then rotate it. She has to be within click distance to do that.
So this is fun when you're bored at home or you want to play with friends, but it is a single-person game, so you can play it alone, you can play it with friends, you can play on your iPad, your iPhone, or your computer. So it's very
I'm getting so close to the Palace of Transformers Prime.
Now, we kind of tipped this storyline on its head, as she's the princess going to save the prince, as opposed to the prince saving the princess. And this is the most challenging obstacle. This one is very difficult to navigate correctly. And it has a little bit of a surprise for everybody, a little bit of nostalgia for anyone who remembers those obstacle courses with the invisible paths. Only this time it's working in your favor. Except this time.
You have to press the pink blocks in order to. Oh no!
Oh no!
What a shame. But the good news is that once you're at the bridge,
you get to respawn.
You get to respawn. But we suggest not dying so you can get to the final. So as you can see, she can still walk across.
Okay, so I think we're probably getting tight on time, so we actually have a shortcut around that particularly challenging obstacle for our
so we can show you the
own
grand
selves to
finale.
use, because that one is a little bit hard to navigate, and I have never personally done it. Our driver over there,
Only she
Juan
has
Bella
done it
Rose,
before.
has done it.
We are not good at it. No. That's why we develop the game and we do not play the game. So she has finally made it to the castle where she will beat the final boss. But there's a twist surprise waiting. And a notification.
The evil boss is actually her prince. Now, because we actually have a small bug here, if you die in the game currently, the scenes stop playing, so we can't actually show you the exciting, fun
Grand
stuff.
finale, but you'll have to play it yourselves to find out what will happen and if you will beat the final sorcerer.
However, I do believe the tilting case here will work, so we can go ahead
Yes,
and show
it
you
does.
that.
We can
This
show
one's a
you.
little bit different. This one tilts only two sides. Okay, are we? Okay. All right. This one only tilts two directions, so you rock it side to side in order to navigate the evil wizard through the maze.
Oh, he got stuck.
Sometimes that happens. That is, I blame Sorkus.
Waiting for those new developments, right, guys?
All right, he's almost out of the cage, I believe.
Is he? Let's find out. And yes,
He's dead.
He's dead.
We've defeated
The
him.
end.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, coming up next to the stage, let's put our hands together for the team Epsilon 3. Come on down.
What's up, guys? We're Epsilon 3. My name is the Ghost Runner.
Firebrand 1.
Firebrand 1, in case you didn't hear that. And right now we're Epsilon 2 because Epsilon 3 is over there. That's Corky 5000 manning the controls. And our game is called Event Horizon.
Oh, thank God, someone's here. We don't have much time. I've been trying to keep us operational, but there's only so much I can do by myself. We're losing oxygen at a critical rate. I need you to go to the medical bay and re-engage the life support system. I'll be on comms to give you directions. Hurry!
So this game is a story-based survival.
Shields fail.
And you're on a spaceship.
You're working. Next up is the engine. We're gonna need that operational if we want to get out of here.
And you're trying to escape a black hole. So for the game, if you didn't notice, we started utilizing a lot of sort of underused developer tools.
Awesome. Get to the satellite array.
Like voice acting, original motion capture animations recorded here on location, and harmonicas.
That was not supposed to happen. Let me see if I can find out what that was. That completely cut the power across the whole grid. Hurry to the generator room to activate the auxiliary power. We're close. Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're in proximity of a stellar black hole. You need to get the backup power up now. That's probably what was causing all the alternate physics anomalies. Just turn on the power. Get in, there's no time! Get to the escape pods and meet me there.
And if you couldn't tell, there's a system on board ship voice that was voiced by Deepak. So can we get a round of applause for Deepak for being such a dog?
Warning. Evacuate immediately.
That's cold, dude. And that's it.
All right. That was awesome. Very exciting. All right, coming up next, we're going to keep the games coming. So let's welcome to the stage Team Blam. Come on down.
All right, we're Blam, and our game is Not Another Boulder. With me on stage, I have Mr. Pigler, I have Rhyperion, and no, just Ethan. And controlling us is the lovely Keyroot. And so you're probably wondering, not just another boulder, what does that mean? Well, this boulder right here, some say pioneers used to go hundreds of miles with them. So our concept is basically, we wanted to take things and make them opposite. So instead of flying planes, you're flying something really heavy, which is a boulder. And those balloons are able to keep it up in the air because, you know, this boulder is just very light. And we wanted to add some boost to it, but instead of fire, what else could we use? We decided with water. So if you could press the boost, there you go, some water jets behind it. It also has a gun. Another feature we want to do is switch something else, switch something fast with something slow. So what's fast? Bullets, right? But what is really slow? Bubbles. So the gun shoots bubbles, and they do damage. So yeah, but that's the sky. So what about the ground? We have some vehicle on the ground that usually belongs in the sky. Any guesses? That's right, clouds, all the way in the back, I think I heard. So yeah, we have a cloud car down on the ground. Hopefully he can get to it. Our aesthetic of the game is pretty cool. It's a multiplayer game. As you can see at the top, we have two 200s. So it's basically a team deathmatch where you want to try to kill everyone. Right now there are 15 players in the server. Every time you die, it removes 2 points on your side. and the first team that reaches 0 loses. So hopefully if you can land, or if you can, actually, why don't you give them a dramatic exit and just jump out, please? There you go. All right, so it just explodes because we wanted to make it explode. And so as he's approaching either, I think it's his own spawn, there should be, oh, he's saying no to that guy. Oh, that guy's, well, he already got it. So it's the cloud car, also known as the angelic car because it looks like it's glowing from the angels in heaven. Other than that, we have this bubble shooter. And this bubble shooter does damage, and well, that guy looked like Patrick. Ironic, he lives under a boulder. So that's basically it. At the side we have the WASD controls. We have the space to show players what the booster is. We have the tab, which instead of just pressing 1, 2, or 3 for your tools, we just have the tab. And then to enter and exit an aircraft, we have E. Other than that, this is the gameplay. We have some sounds. We have very tranquil ocean sounds in the background. Hopefully not all of you are asleep. I think I see a few of you are asleep, but that's fine. And actually a little known fact is at 4 a.m. today, we actually scrapped all the terrain and redid it within 2 hours. So that was very painstaking. Yeah. We all got frustrated, but we made it here. So yeah, overall, you can play this on PC. We tried it on mobile. It works on mobile. And yeah, you just go around killing people. Right now, as you can see, the counter isn't going down, but that just means more added bonus for you. You get to play longer with your friends and just get to kill people with bubbles. So, I mean, I would want to do that right now, but he got the, he drew the longest of it. So yeah, that's essentially it. I hope you guys check it out, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys. All right. We are moving along. I think we got maybe 5 left. So let's welcome to the stage Team Ultra.
Hey guys, so we're Team Ultra, and we create a game called Mission to Mars. And so the main premise of this game is, so you decide to drive your Tesla or a really fancy car out into space, and you get hit by an asteroid. And so what happens is all these parts get all scattered around, and you got to go get them back. And so what we decided to do as a twist is, for our physics, is we decided to manipulate time and gravity. And the main shtick of this game is when you go around and try to solve these puzzles and get your objects, once you activate pressure plates, once you open doors, etc., what happens is, once you go back into the tube right there, the path that you took, the animations you took, all the actions you took is recorded and then played again. And so the premise of how you want to solve these puzzles here is you want to keep on doing each iteration again and again with these clones that you have in order to access these new platforms, in order to be able to, again, get more pressure plates and get some objects. And so right now, we're on our 3rd iteration, with one of them activating the pressure plate to lift up this elevator here, another one to activate that pressure plate that should open up the access to get our first object right there, which is a tire. And so this is the first stage, and so we just wanted to give it a light tutorial to our players, like, okay, so this is what you need to do. This is how you activate it. Give it something pretty simple that most people can get a good hang of at the beginning. And so right now we're about to approach our first item. So we got a tire. Okay, we got something part of the car. Ready for the next one. And so in this stage, we started to introduce some ways to manipulate gravity. And so you'll notice here, it's too heavy right now to get to the end of the stage to get to the next item. And so what we need to do is we need to toggle it so you can actually jump high enough in order to be able to reach the platform. And so we have to have some workaround to do this, and players will find that they need to activate a series of pressure plates and levers to do so. And so right now, we are working on that. And I also want to mention, we have some clues right here. Like, for example, gravity levels in this chamber need to be toggled. And so I'm not sure if you guys noticed in the first stage, we also have just some hints and clues to cue players that, hey, you should go back into the tube. Hey, you should try this out. So players, again, can get a little bit more engagement and know what to do. And so now it's been toggled, and you can now access the next part, which is a window. Because without windows, how are you supposed to breathe in space, right? So this level here, we had a little more emphasis of kind of a scavenger hunt, like, okay, where are you gonna find these platforms? So we put a lot of walls up to kind of hide and obscure where they may be and take a little bit more time to find them. And so it's no secret, since we're the ones who designed this, that we kind of know where they're going at. And if you could pan out to the clock on the map, what we've also done as a little detail is every time that you go back into the test tube in order to add a new clone, the clock right there with the hand dial and minute dial, it resets to show that, okay, time has started back again. So it looks like we're having a little bit of trouble with the door right here. Oh goodness. I promise this is a feature. So if you want to maybe retry this. Oh goodness. How are we doing on time? Because I think we could recuperate from this. Minute left, okay. If you want to try to go back in, I could explain a little bit more what can happen later in the game. And so while he's trying to get back and we are working around our features, so the last level that we have, it incorporates all these items that we have. We have some sliding doors going on. We even have some traps and some other paths. We have other manipulations of gravity. And essentially, once you get all 4 parts, you're able to get your car back together and you fly off to Mars. So you can go populate yourself and start a colony. So more or less, that is the game. And so we are Team Ultra. This is Mission to Mars, and thank you for having us.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. All right, coming up next, just for the judges that are paying attention, we had a team name change. So what was once Evan Bear's team is now called Team Mustard. Welcome to the stage.
So our entire thoughts on this game is basically to take a lot of different types of Roblox games that already exist, like obbies and different places, different games like that, and kind of make it very different and kind of weird. So what we originally did is we make it so you can actually find these orbs all around like a normal map, like normal Roblox games. But then once you get the orbs, you actually get to go to a spherical world using some of the new systems on Roblox to be able to do this. And once they actually get there, it's a round world instead of just flat, and you can actually go all around in different places, and we'll just see the gameplay. So yeah, once you get here, you're actually just looking for more orbs like they did in the last map. And all of the music in this game is custom made, and as well as the building, anything that's in the game was uploaded by us and not anything that we just got off the catalog or whatever. So. We also have a speedrun feature, so then if players want to do actually speedruns, we have the timer in the bottom right corner, so if we have the time for the world that you're on as well as the total time that you actually have spent in the game.
So once again, they got the other orb, and now they can actually jump to another world just by going up on this teleporter here. And all of the players that you will see in this game, they're all NPCs. We actually launched a shirt on our group, and we said, hey, if you guys buy this shirt, we'll add your character in the game. We didn't really look at the sales. Not a good idea. We have about 150 different characters we had to add into the game. We made about 5,000 Robux off of it, which we were not expecting to do. So thank you for everyone who spent Robux for some random reason, but yeah, that's the game basically. So yeah.
All right, thank you so much, folks. And we are coming down to the last 3 teams, I believe. So, as a quick reminder, if you were one of the 3 casual folks we talked to and would like to show off your creation here at the Jam, head to the back corner of the room near the sound booth, and we're going to get you guys in line to set up while the judges deliberate after the next 3 teams. So, without further ado, I'm going to look at my cell phone to remember your team name, and it is Team Rad Dreams. Welcome to the stage.
Hey everyone, so we are Team Rad Dreams with myself, I'm OJ Lacey, New Fissy, Dev Anthony, Wesley, Raquilis, and B-Think, who is playing the game. So, our game is Physics Hats. So this is a basic little hat, it's just got a little arrow for you, and it's going to tell you where to go. So, let's watch as B-Think goes through our map using the different physics-based hats. Every hat has a standard physics action, and then it also has an alternate physics action. So, as you'll see, there's a little hat spinning on the ground over there. So let's walk up to it and see what we can do. Oh, that looks like a cannon. It is a cannon. Let's put it on. Awesome. Now, we expect a cannon. It shoots. It's taking out the rocks, awesome, but it's also knocking us back really far. So we need to make sure that we aren't knocked off the map. So Max, B-Think is doing a very good job of ensuring that we stay on the map. And you can also use it to propel yourself around. So this is the rock area. As you can see, we need to get up to that top area using the cannon. So, B-Think, how are you going to get around this? Good thinking. Perfect. Now we have a way to get out. Oh no, what's this? Looks like a big gap. I wonder, B-Think, will you be able to get across? Let's find out. Oh no! Let's try that again. Hey, nice one. Ooh, this looks like a new area. What is this? It's icy and some moving platforms. B-Think, how good are you at obbies? Let's find out. It's a nice effect. Up ahead, we've got some moving platforms, and the current hat we're wearing, the ice hat, freezes platforms. So let's see. Can you do it? Nice. Oh, not fast enough. Do you want to try one more time? Let's see if you can do it fast enough. Let's skip this area. Let's go to the next area. Can we do it? Shh! Don't tell anyone. So the objective of this game is to get out of the valley we're in, because we don't like all these crazy physics. We want to go back to normal. So we found a rocket hat. Let's put it on. This is a big rocket. Yay! And that's the game.
All right. Thank you. All right, folks, we are down to our final two teams. So a reminder, if you're one of the casual gamers who wants to show off their creation, we will need a driver in the back and a speaker up front, and this will be seen while the judges deliberate on all the exciting games they've seen. So, without further ado, let's welcome our second to last team to the stage, Syntax Error. Come on down.
Hello, everyone. I am Redustian of Syntax Error, and I, along with Willy to Weirdo 200 and Card Game Champion, made Graviators. Now, Graviators is a gladiatorial combat style game with a alternative physics twist. Now, when we thought alternative physics, we thought, let's let the user alter the physics of the game. And that's exactly what we did, because this platform that these players are playing on, that they're fighting on, what's special about it is it's actually being controlled by a user on a phone. And to give you the most accurate controls for turning the platform, shaking the platform, moving it up and down, we linked it to your phone's gyroscope and accelerometer so that you can shake it to launch players up into the air, you can turn it to dump them off the side, and you can spin it to spin them around. But that's not all. We also let you dump hazards onto the stage from ramps in the stands. Here he is, Willy to Weirdo 200 with the phone, demonstrating how you can turn the platform, shake the platform, do all sorts of things. So, that is Graviator. I hope you enjoy it as much as we did making it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And folks, it is time for the final show of the day. So, without further ado, let's welcome to the stage Alternate Studio. Come on down, everyone.
Hey, RDC! Okay, so our game is called Atomizer. We created a separate universe in a chamber where you can change molecules, as we're going to enter now. So you start out as a single atom on your journey to become the heaviest element you can. You grow and compete with other players, collecting electrons and other atoms. There are crazy, cartoony ones. There's simple, white and red. As you compete to grow the biggest, you can shoot electrons at other players to stop them. The goal is to get to 20 protons and you will see what happens. We had a lot of fun making this game. Our team is composed of me, Builder Boy, Jazzy, X3X, Clone Trooper, Alokai, Anyo, and the Amaze Man who is controlling the character right now. I love the shooting animation for the electrons. It makes the game very competitive. When we opened the game, we saw 50 players jump in like 20 minutes, which was great.
Okay, he's taking a bit longer to grow, but in the end, you get to be the heaviest element, which is uranium, and then you start nuclear fission and explode. But yeah, that is Atomizer, and we had a lot of fun making it. I hope you guys check it out.
All right. Thank you so much. The exciting ending. All right, everyone. Thank you so much to everyone who participated today. I want to send one last quick reminder to the casual folks I see lining up back there. So what is going to happen right now is we're going to take a quick breather, and I'm going to meet up with those judges in the back of the room. We're going to talk about all the incredible games we just saw, and we are going to try to even begin to decide who the top 3 are going to be. Then we're going to come back in here, we're going to meet up with everyone, and we're going to do a whole awards ceremony, and then maybe most important of all, a giant team picture with everyone in this room. We're going to call you on stage for that. But that is going to be after the final awards ceremony. So at this time, we're going to be showing a couple more demo games here. I believe they're setting up in the back, but you can feel free to stretch a little bit. I'm going to meet with those judges, and we will be back on stage within 10 to 15 minutes. Thank you so much, everyone. We'll be right back.
Everywhere, fruits and herrings, dykes and ferries, tell me where it's empty.
Just as a reminder, if you would like to show off your casual game, please go see Kelly or Kevin at the side booth. Sure, go talk. But I need a speaker. Like I need someone playing and no one speaking. Reminder: I need a speaker and someone playing your game in the back for the casual section. What casual game is it? No.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know if it's number one. That's what you get for going. No, he's the next celebration. So not one celebration. All right. All right. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? No? No. Is this on? Hello? Oh, okay. First, sneak peek, we're going to let you show off one of our accelerator games who would love to demonstrate what they've done over the summer.
Hi, everyone. So I'm Asliam, so I'm working with Frenigus, who's going to play right now and show you the game we've been working on for the past months. So this game is called Temple Thieves. We're really excited about this game. We've been putting a lot of effort into it, and I hope you really enjoy what you see. So the premise of this game is you get into a temple, and you have to get through various traps and hopefully find some gems and then try to escape. So Matthew is going to show you a bit the kinds of traps we have implemented right now. So basically, we're trying to, it's, yeah, are you going to do it? Yeah, beautiful. So it's a kind of obstacle course game. We're trying to do kind of the obstacle course 2.0. Right now he's going through the spikes, and there he goes. So he just collected the final gem at the end of the map, and looks like he found the chest as well. So this is still a work in progress. We're still working on various aspects. Yeah, right now he just fell through the sand. So yeah, I hope you're going to enjoy this game as much as we have making it. There we go. So yeah, we have a few maps ready, but more are going to come soon. And yeah, we're going to show you a bit more of what we have in store, hopefully. There he goes. All right, so that was the second map. I think we need the last one to be able to escape the temple. As you might have seen, we've collected 2 relics. There's one last one you need to collect. As you can see, we have spinning axes, lasers. There he goes. Right, and that was the final gem. Now we'll be able to escape the temple. Yeah. And as you can see, now that we have the 3 final relics, the door has opened and we can escape the temple. And basically, you could come back to the lobby and you can play another round if you want with various difficulties. So yeah, we're going to have a robust pet system that you're going to enjoy. So you can have your own pet in this game that follows you around, that you can customize as well. You're going to be able to collect various kind of gems that you need to collect to compete in various tournaments, to collect the rarest gems as possible. And that's about all we have for now, and we hope to release this game in a few weeks at least. So thank you everyone. I hope you enjoy this sneak peek.
Keeping the game jam going, just showing you some more games and sneak peeks. Next up, Duck Nuggets.
Is this thing on? Oh, hi. All right. So this is our game called T-Pose Adventure. So keeping in the theme with the alternate physics, T-posing does special things depending on where you are, because for some reason T-posing has changed the way the world works. So the first world we're heading on to is the floating forest. And normally you would have a pretty standard gravity system, but if you T-pose, we have something special happen. So your gravity is altered in the floating forest when you're T-posing, and the objective of T-Pose Adventure is to get to the top of the giant T-pose statue. Can we get a look at that? So you want to get to the top of that boy and T-pose with him. So let's see if we can make it up there. I'd also like to point out that our awesome builder, Mary here, designed every single thing that you're seeing here today. So props to that. So we made it to the top of the first T-pose boy. Let's head on over to the desert. It's kind of a nice place. So you can also notice that every time you enter a new place, the lighting seems to change. And this is the T-Pose Desert. So in the T-Pose Desert, time seems to change a lot. So notice how some platforms are moving in different directions. But if we T-pose on the time statue, we can reverse time, allowing our platforms to move in the opposite direction. So we're gonna head on up this way, T-posing our way to the top, as they say. Look at that boy go. So. This is kind of the longest level in the game because it's really tedious. If you'd like to skip it, you could tee in. You know? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna head to a really interesting level. It's called the Gigantic Gears level, and it's pretty wonky, I would say. So in the Gravity Gears level, it's really, really cold, and you can't jump at all. But you can T-pose. So when you T-pose, you lose all gravity and you ragdoll. Now we see these really weird spinning gears here. What would happen if we collided with it as we're T-posing? Would you look at that? We just go flying. So we can use these gears to end up in different spaces and make our way to the top of the T-pose boy. So Teen's gonna travel his way to the top using his like weird T-pose powers. I don't know what's going on anymore. Tom. So it appears he's made it to the top and he's just gonna mosey on over to the top of that boy. And there you have it. He's made it to the top. So, you didn't put in the dab function? Well then, that's embarrassing. So I think that's all we have unless Tian really wants to do the tedious level. But yeah, T-Pose Adventure.
All right, some more honorable mentions. Photon Fighters.
Hey guys, I'm Fiercebite Thomas. This is Henry Dev, the Henry Dev. This is Chad, the creator, and Woot3, Brad. We made Photon Fighters with Kyle, RBX Kyle, and Eric the President, who is controlling over there. So this is a cool game where we use the manipulation of lighting physics. So you shoot light. You shoot these photons, and contrary to actual physics, they reflect off dark objects and they get absorbed by light objects. And some light objects even split the photons into two separate, photons so that your bullets split. So here you can see there's a bunch of bullets being reflected everywhere. It's kind of chaotic. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, there's a bunch of different maps. There's some cool effects like this.
Talk about the different classes?
Yeah. Do you want to? There are 4 different classes. There's attack, defense, support, and what's the last one?
Support.
Tank. Yeah, there's tank. And we've been up all night, sorry. There are multiple game modes. There's deathmatch, there's capture the flag, there is King of the Hill, and there's domination. There are 3 different types of maps. You're seeing one of them now. You saw one of them in the previous round, and there's another one with a similar style to this. What else? Is that good? Yeah. So if Eric would shoot into one of these light posts, like shoot into that absorbs his bullet. But if he shoots into that one on one of these, which is more transparent, that splits all of his bullets, if you see that, which is really cool, a unique feature of the game. That's how we, that's our alternative physics. Yes. That's Photon Fighters. Thank you.
Hi, we are 2 members of Yeet City, and our game, previously called Yeet City, is called, what's the name of it again? Up Down Pizzeria.
Pizzeria.
Yeah.
But we don't sell pizza.
Hi. You probably
At all.
won't be here long, so I'll make it brief. Basically, this big freaking
Oh, yeah,
button
that's him
over here
talking,
will
by
flip
the
the
way.
restaurant. It's normally used to play pranks on customers, but I guess you could use it to your advantage. Now I'll go to the register. It
This
should
is
be
a
somewhere around
tutorial.
here. Take someone's order or whatever.
So that customer wants a bowl.
Now go to the storeroom. You'll find a thing in there.
And what's cool is that there's like, we utilize that kind of different alternative physics by having a top upside down part of a restaurant that's totally different from the right side up part of the restaurant. And you can kind of see the color differentiations there. And so he just grabbed a bowl from the storage room, and now he's gonna go back into the counter and then give it to the consumer.
The storeroom thing didn't change.
My name's Isaac the Pooper, and this is Chipio Industries, and we have
Danzy Lua.
Yeah, 4 other team members.
There's-
I can't do math. I was up like for 30 hours making this. So, yeah.
The rest of the team is Danzy Lua, Mr. VGY, Articality, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
And Faquez down there.
Yeah. So, everyone else programmed except for me. I was the only builder, and I built everything. So, that was really hard. But yeah, it's a really fun game because the food that's listed, you see that the order is chicken, but it looks like a pink slice of toast. And he puts it in the oven and everything, and it's like this whole thing, and it's really cool. And then he just throws it back on there, and then he gives it to the customer. Bada bing, bada boom. You got him. So yeah, that's kind of like the whole premise of the game. You switch, you're like a one-man operation running 2 restaurants in one room. And outside, there's 2 flat earths entering on both sides of like the half of the whole restaurant. It's kind of crazy and trippy.
By the way, full disclosure, the tutorial broke.
Yeah.
I think if you flip the restaurant back over and go back to the storeroom, it'll trip properly, but.
Yeah, it's a pretty trippy game, and that's all what it is. So yeah.
Thank you.
That's what I was waiting for. I'm a complete narcissist. Last but not least, another honorable mention, Team Snow Fairies with Chicken Simulator.
Hey, what's up? I'm Tomorrow X with my team, Tiger77, Already Pro, Loaderman 23, and FM Trick. And our game is Chicken Simulator, which is not a game jam game. It's an upcoming project that will be maybe a month from now. So waiting for it to come up. Hold on. We've been working on this game for about a month, so it's been a while. What's that?
Tell me about this game.
Okay, so in this game, you are a chicken, and you run around, you collect grain, and then you can use this grain to create Robux, and you use that Robux to buy stuff, like costumes, and you can also hatch your chickens. So you have like an army of chickens that follow you, and you can be attacked by farmers, or foxes, or crabs. And that's about it. That's about what it is.
When do you guys hope to ship the game?
About a month from now. It kind of depends on when our accelerator project is like up to date and on time.
Yeah. We keep those games shipping. All right. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Bye, Kaylee. Oh, don't leave me hanging. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. I think Justin needs a drum roll.
Lost my mic. All right, we'll do it on the podium. All right, folks. The time you've all been waiting for, the grand finale of it all. I actually do want my mic. Deepak, do you know what happened to the old mic number 6? Took it back. All right, folks. Here comes the sound crew. Let's step over here. Thank you so much. Okay. All right, we are live and ready. I like to be a little mobile as I walk across the stage and read for you. All right, folks. So, it's been a long day. I want to thank everyone so much for participating. I know there was so much emotion and love invested in these projects, and we saw some absolutely mind-blowing presentations. I'm not going to lie. I bet we see some of these games hit the top of the charts on Roblox.com. It's going to be crazy. But without further ado, we're gonna start it off. So, judging was really close this year. As a matter of fact, came down to a single point for the third place game. So, I'm going to give 2 shout-outs to some teams who are not in the top 3, but really did some freaking awesome stuff, some creative work, showed some fun ingenuity, okay? So the first thing, I want to thank them for really what was a very unique experience and something awesome. I want to thank Team Epsilon 3 for Event Horizon. Let's give them a big round of applause. Live mocap, voice recordings with staff. That was a smart move, by the way. Really, some cool stuff. So I want to give a big shout out to them. The next team I want to give a big shout out to as well. Gosh, this came down to the very wire, so I want to let them know that their idea was awesome, and I expect to see it live on the web soon. So, Team Rad Dreams, Crazy Caps, thank you so much. You guys did so good. I want to give you a big shout out. Novel game design, looked fun, looked polished, at a clean world. All right. But now, the top 3. All right, folks. First, coming in third place here. Really, a really exciting game. We saw some unique gameplay, some original characters, and of course, some original voiceovers. So, folks, let's give a big round of applause to our third place team, Darth, Sparkle, Rose, Unicorn, Altered Scapes, everyone. Come on down to the stage. All right, we've got some trophies for you. We're going to have you come on up here, introduce your username, say it through the world. Hey, it's me. All right, so what's your name? How excited are you?
Mimi Davin, very excited. Sparklings, and I'm super excited. Excellent. Bonneville Rolls, oh my God.
Darth Chadius.
All right, thank you so much. We have your plaques. Do we have a picture? Hopefully our photographer, oh, they're snapping away out there, so go ahead, say hi to the camera. And thank you so much, everyone. Let's give a big round of applause one more time to Darth, Sparkle, Rose, Unicorn. Thank you so much. All right, proceed. Thank you guys, great work, great work. It was awesome. Okay, and now, in the second place, who will it be? There were so many options, but this team did a wonderful job. They had an awesome experience. They had a wonderful demo, and it was all about the whole show today. So, without further ado, our second place team is Reversed Reality Space Jam. Come on down, guys. Where are they? Oh, they're way out there. They got a long trek. Make your way forward. All right, they are coming up. They did a wonderful job. So, you guys receive a sweet plaque that you can take with you forever. So, come on down to the stage, collect your pack. Once again, Team Reversed Reality with the game Space Jam. All right, go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell me how you're feeling.
I'm excited. I'm Roball1. Nice to meet you all. Hope you have a nice day.
I'm Echo Zenkai, and I didn't expect this.
I didn't expect this either. I kind of dropped the ball during the controlling. I fell a few times.
It's all right. It's all right.
I'm the Blocks dev, and I didn't expect it either.
I'm Barcode. I also didn't expect it.
I'm Snakeroll, and I'm a little bit worried because I promised all my fans that I would release a game if we got in the top 3, and I didn't think it actually happened. So.
And you want to say one last thing?
Yeah. I just wanted to say to every single one of you, like, I saw your games as we were working, and because of you, it fueled me to work harder. So thank you to each and every one of you for working hard and actually making me work better and get better because of this game jam. So thank you so much, everybody.
All right. Thank you guys again. That gameplay was amazing. I've seen a lot of fighting games on Roblox that people spent years building, and that was some of the cleanest combat mechanics I've seen, especially melee combat. So really, wonderful job, guys. Thank you so much. Once again, second place team, Reversed Reality, Space Jam. All right, folks, take a bow, take a picture, and you can head off. We got one more. All right. Cool. Thank you again, everyone. Okay, folks. It's that time again, the most exciting time of the entire year, that moment we all live for. The first place in the inaugural team who will have their name carved on the epic trophy at HQ for all of history. You'll be immortalized as the famous folks in the lobby. So, you know what I want to hear? I want to see that drum roll, folks. Are you ready for this drum roll? We're going to hear the pitter-patter of it all as we announce the grand prize first place winner of this year's RDC 28 Team Game Jam. Give it up to Bomb Squad Blast Hook. Come on down, Blast Hook, from the back of the room, everyone. Look at them cheering. Don't hurt yourself. There are wires everywhere. It is not safe. Someone went the long way. Yes, here they are. Bomb Squad, look at them. They never thought they'd be here this day. Not only do you get a cool trophy, you will be immortalized forever. Get in here. Get those pictures. He's snapping right now. Get in position. Oh, boy. This is exciting stuff, folks. Really, truly, some novel gameplay we saw here. And it came down to that entire presentation. A wonderful experience. A pretty fun idea, if I do say so myself. So, folks, we're going to introduce you. Go down the line. Tell us how you're feeling.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Blast Hook.
Perfect blast!
Perfect blast!
Blast Hook.
I'm NS Griff.
BioStream.
Defalcia. Quinty. Crikey.
All right, folks. Once again, give it up for our grand prize winners. Blast Hook, everyone. Okay. All right, we got more things for you. Folks, that concludes the game jam, but I want to say a couple things for everyone in this room who just worked so hard, and I cannot say it enough. Please ensure that Kelly over here has your game IDs. We're going to be doing a big blog post at the end of this to promote all of the experiences that were built here, the casual stuff, the try-hard stuff, and everything in between. We want to make sure you get your games out there, seen by others, and played by others, all right? You guys did such a wonderful job. I cannot say enough. This year's RDC has been the biggest yet, and we can say that it really has, and I will say the most successful. We've heard a lot of good things about everyone, about everything. Truly, it was an amazing experience. So, while these guys take this podium apart right next to me here, we're going to actually need to come up on stage for a group photo. They're not just doing this because they want to get out of here. We are prepping for all of you to come up here.